My goodness. Hey, people, welcome. Y'all probably have things that are piling up somewhere in your house. You know, stuff that you don't want to get rid of because you think you might need them later. Perhaps it's shoes, clothes, rocks, or cans of beans for the apocalypse. But for me, it's paper. Scrap paper, to be exact. I don't buy any cute, aesthetically pleasing paper from stationery stores. I save the stuff no one wants. I save old newspapers, textbooks, wrapping paper, food wrappers, sign-up sheets, and a bunch of other things. Why? Well, there are two big reasons. One, I think it would save a lot of trees, energy, and waste if we would just reuse the scraps that we have instead of constantly buying more paper. Which is why I don't buy stationery all that often, unless it's stuff like tape or journals or special paper for art. And two, paper can have a brand new life. It can become something different than it was intended for. It can become a part of something bigger, like art. Paper can have so many different textures and designs that can be incorporated into your art. They can be a stylistic choice. In this giant piece I made of some Beatles art, I used newspaper for the circular things. Or if you want something really abstract, you can use the colors and style of the paper for something like this. This was a piece I made for my mom's living room. If you haven't seen that video, just click the eye in the top right corner. As you can see, I used tea bags and a Reese's wrapper for an organic design. If you want a brighter style, you can just paint over the paper and arrange the pieces as seen here. This is one of the first videos I did on this channel. It's a unique frame I made out of cardboard boxes. I recommend checking it out. You can even do a thing which I call a collage collection. It's where you take pieces of paper, draw something on them, and stick them to your canvas. The trick is that they have to follow a theme. Here's an example I did on a license plate. I drew various skulls of extinct animals. It was a lot of fun to make and is still one of my favorites. If you are interested in that kind of thing, check it out. I recently started incorporating scrap paper into my paintings. I use them for extra color, texture, or whatever. My rule is that I have to use at least a little bit in every painting, because I have a whole drawer full of paper. That can be hard, which means I have to be creative. If I'm making something that doesn't have a lot of texture, like a person, I would use the paper as a background as seen in this Jim Henson painting. Or I would even do something for the foreground, such as colorful light rays like in this painting. But most of the time, it's easy to figure out what to do with it. I can just use the scraps on the actual animal and get textures that would be hard to replicate with a brush, like scales or feathers or fur or that kind of stuff. And that, people, is just a few of the things that you can make with scrap paper. I hope that this video made you realize that there is potential for junk. I didn't even get to talk about the many cards I could make with scrap paper. Things don't have to be thrown away. They can be made into something new, and I think that's possible for people as well. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come. 2 Corinthians 5:17. If you feel like garbage, just know that God doesn't see you that way, because he made you and he doesn't make mistakes. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. I hope you all liked this video. Let me know if you guys make art with scrap paper. You all have a wonderful day and peace out.